What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Marvel's Spider-Man 2 at San Diego Comic-Con. It's happening. It's real. And, originally when it was kind of confirmed or when it was getting confirmed, the split of, okay, well, are they going to go soft, right? Are they going to give us just very little info? There's that path you can go down. Or, okay, this is just a full scale. They're about to, unleash the Kraken on people and give people a lot. And I know I think Evan Falarka did a great job on Twitter kind of talking about, if you go back to 2018, they did a boatload. I believe he said they did the story trailer there. They did the pre-order stuff in terms of a little show off of what you would get for pre-ordering. They had a laundry list of things, I think merch and Funkos and things like that. So they did a whole boatload of things last time. And I do think that's a good, kind of comparison. So right now in this video, we'll talk about what I think we'll see for Spider-Man 2 this time around. I think it is going to be pretty similar. And, you can look at it a couple different ways. The game comes out in October, and the game will come out 3 months after this event. You only then have, after this, you got Gamescom, Tokyo Game Show. It's not going to happen there, right? So Gamescom, you think maybe with Jeff Keighley. Obviously, they're not afraid to go to Jeff Keighley. They just did it with Summer Game Fest. And of course, and we've talked about this before with Miles, they have just been so active, or they will be so active, I suppose, on social media. I think for the entire month of half of September and all of October, every day you'll get a little something on Twitter or on social media about Spider-Man 2. Insomniac is one of the better studios at kind of using that marketing strategy. So I guess what I'm saying here is they don't have to do everything at Comic-Con. They really don't, but I think based off history, based off what they did last time, and because this is one of 2 events, really, because you're not going to do it again at Tokyo Game Show, you could do some huge thing at Gamescom, and maybe they will. Maybe they'll do back-to-back kind of events, but you are going to be running out of massive events where everybody's going to kind of be watching you. There could be maybe a state of play for Spider-Man. I don't really know if that's necessary. So I do think the idea of kind of the merch and the background stuff. Now, for me, I don't really care all that much. I will say I'm probably going to be looking at if there's any Funko Pops for Marvel Spider-Man 2. I'll probably get a couple of them. But I would imagine that kind of stuff would come out, or they would announce it. I know a lot of people have talked about the suits, right? Seeing the suits that you would get in the pre-order bonuses, or depending on the editions that you get, right? Seeing them in action in some sort of 1-minute trailer. Now the story thing, and I'm almost positive Evan did say that for 2018, would they give a massive trailer? I mean, you know what? I am feeling a little risky. I am feeling a little confident. So maybe I'll say that as well. I think something kind of big. So you do the merchandise side of things. You do things that you can buy kind of off to the side. You show the suits in action. Again, a lot of people are very confident that that's what's going to happen. And then, yeah, maybe you give another trailer. Maybe you show Venom in terms of specifics of what you would do. So you got the Kraven thing, right? Because we literally have a Kraven trailer. You got the gameplay. So Venom, huge part of the game. Saw him in the CG trailer. It's not fully reflective of his role or even where he's going to be in the game. So would you do it? I mean, I guess you even have the concept art thing, right, of when they're swinging, and it's a great picture there. Maybe you do something where he's kind of the centralized part of it. Now, a story trailer would encompass all of it, right? You kind of see, maybe you'd start to see some snippets of what's going to happen to Peter with the symbiote. Maybe you would see Venom in that trailer. So a story trailer might actually cover all bases, versus if you just do something on Venom, maybe that wouldn't happen. You could, of course, also do, and they've talked about it because there's all these different panels and all these different kind of groups of people going, maybe some sort of art, kind of conversation of the making of Marvel Spider-Man 2. I do believe it could be rather big. Now, actually, I have a question for you guys, and I've seen it online. I just don't know the official answer. Do we get this stuff at the same time? Now, I do believe, or I would just kind of predict, if they did a story trailer, they showed some sort of trailer at this Comic-Con, I think you would release it on PlayStation's YouTube channel. It's not something that you keep hidden. I know people have talked about, well, sometimes these panels, they're behind closed doors, and you would see something, you walk out, and you can't post about it, you can't record it. I think maybe some of the stuff would be, we'd have to get through secondhand info. They'd have to say, oh, I went to the panel and I saw this, and here's what it is. I think some info we'd get through that, but if they do a legitimate trailer, let's just say any trailer, doesn't matter what trailer it is, if they show a trailer, I don't think that's going to be hidden for very long. Maybe they release it the next day or 2 days after, but you're not keeping it like under lock and key for like a month plus, right? So I would imagine that's true. If you guys know like the official answer, you can of course let me know in the comments. So now suddenly that week, right, the Thursday through Sunday or whatever it is of the Comic-Con, it suddenly becomes a very important 4-day stretch for people that are into Marvel Spider-Man. I'll be keeping a close eye on it, watching anything that comes out. I'll cover anything that does get revealed or released there. You let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.